What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with a free pick in the San Antonio Spurs versus Orlando Magic NBA matchup going down Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the San Antonio Spurs and the Orlando Magic. Some interconference NBA action here, as you've got the San Antonio Spurs coming into this one with a record of 10-37 on the year, 23-24 against the number this season, while the Orlando Magic at 24-23 on the year, 30-17 against the number. Orlando coming in off a 131-129 road loss to the Dallas Mavericks, still their fifth loss in their last 7 and seventh in their last 10, while the San Antonio Spurs falling short against Washington, 118-113. Still split their last 6 games, though, which still sounds a little bit crazy to say about the San Antonio Spurs, but it is what it is. And, the San Antonio Spurs sort of on the back, in the midst of this, going towards the back end of this, the 7-game homestand that they're going to be on. 2-2 so far. They've got a couple of tough opponents coming in the next couple games after this. Games against New Orleans and Cleveland. But San Antonio, Orlando, no slouch either. But the thing is about Orlando is that this is an Orlando team that's definitely taken a bit of a step back since being one of the hottest teams in the NBA from a cover perspective. And that's not to say that they're not still covering point spreads fairly well. They're still 5-3 against the number in their last 8, 30-17 against the number overall this season. But they've been also playing a lot of close games. If you look at a lot of their recent road games, let's just take a 10-game sample size. In their last 10 games, the Orlando Magic have played 6 road games, and 5 of those 6 road games have been decided by 5 points or less. So they're playing in a lot of close games. The San Antonio Spurs kind of finding themselves in the same boat. They upset the Minnesota Timberwolves at home. They beat up on Portland at home. They also played a close game, a loss against the Washington Wizards, but they also beat Washington on the road, lost by 4 at Charlotte. We're in it nip and tuck against the Atlanta Hawks as well on the road. So right now, the way I'm looking at it is that, you have 2 teams that are playing in a lot of close games. The Orlando Magic have taken a step back from a cover perspective compared to what they were early on this season. And the San Antonio Spurs have actually shown some fight in some of their recent games. It's not a game I'm necessarily rushing to bet, just because, the San Antonio Spurs can always be volatile. They can always, lay an egg whenever you least expect it. But I'm just not as impressed as a lot of folks might be with the Orlando Magic in a lot of their recent games. And yes, they've been competitive in a lot of recent games, but they've also been losing those games. Of those 6 games that I mentioned, where they had played 5 of them where they were decided by 5 points or less, the Orlando Magic in their last 6 road games are 1-5 straight up. So I think there could be some value here with the San Antonio Spurs catching the 5. Could find 5.5 in some places from what I'm seeing as well. Either way, give me the Spurs and the points in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.